All right. So listen, I just watched a couple hours ago, actually. It's 5:48 in the morning right now. So I just watched a couple of hours ago the video. I'm not making this video to put the content creator on blast or anything, but what I am saying, all right, is I watched the video, 29 minutes and 59 seconds long, about new updated Ultra Pro Wrestling footage and, right? Confidential stuff, right? Okay. And I can tell you, I'm an intelligent guy, okay? I'm not stupid. As you all should know. I walked away from that video knowing no more today than I knew for the past couple of years. Okay. All I saw was the same footage that we've been seeing from the very beginning. Okay, this was the beta footage. We saw nothing new. The only thing that we saw, okay, the only thing that we saw was AKI Man and whatever, some other opponent that had a similar suit. I don't know, maybe it was AKI Man versus AKI Man with a different suit on. And it was just still shots, screenshots. And visually, it looked horrible. And you could see the glitches where the bodies are like going in between each other and everything, and just from the screenshots. Now, to sit and talk about what's being worked on and how they're trying to perfect the game, if they're doing so much perfecting on this game, those things should be taken care of. That shouldn't be happening, especially if it's the newer footage. We saw no new footage. We saw nothing new. We saw the same exact little promo package, little beta promo package. We saw the same gameplay. It was nothing new. See, my whole thing with that is, if you are going to separate your game from everybody else's, right? You want to, for one, make sure that people know what the differences are, and you also want to make sure that you're updating, like you're keeping the people watching, you're keeping them informed on what's happening. Look, Retromania was out for 3 years, and then we finally got Chris Bay. Then we end up some years later getting Cowboy James Storm and Mr. Hughes, and it looked like it was just a wrap. Okay, once they got the ball rolling again, it wasn't every month, okay? It wasn't every week, but they did show us progress. They showed us, so we knew we were getting Demolition, the Rock and Roll Express, and Magnum TA. And then some months after that, we got a video saying that there would be a sixth person. And everybody was trying to figure out who it was, and it turns out that it was Macho Man Randy Savage. Okay, great. That DLC pack just came. They are showing you. They were showing us everything. The sprites they were working on and everything. They were showing us everything. They explained to us what the process is like. And so now the 16th have come and gone. And this was the DLC, which I purchased. Okay? But, 3 new arenas, and they added more gaming modes and, stuff like that. So the thing is this. It's always the same guy. The same one guy. Nobody else, the same one guy that he'll make a video and he's just showing us stuff that we've seen already. If there was any progression in this game, don't you think they'd be showing it? You can't be that bad, because this is a terrible marketing strategy. This is a terrible way to try to sell a game. That we're just going to show you screenshots. Now my whole thing is, this is him doing this on his own. And he's trying to, I get it, he's trying to help keep the interest in this game. But to be honest with you, see, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to people trying to tell you how great a game is going to be. How do you know this when you haven't seen anything new? At some point, like when one of the things that none of this stuff bothers me. Okay, I'm just talking to you guys. But One of the things that I notice all the time is people cannot watch a video of a new video wrestling game or whatever without trying to insult AEW. And it's like, bro, you can talk all this shit you want about Fight Forever or whatever, but how the fuck does that make this game any better? One has nothing to do with the other. And that's what the comments are full of, a bunch of idiots that's going, oh, this is going to be way better than Fight Forever. Oh, this is already better than Fight Forever. Oh, what the fuck did you see? Absolutely nothing. Now you got people starting to go, bro, we keep saying the same things over and over, man. I get the impression this game is going to suck. And I'm telling you, those screenshots look horrible. They look horrible. They look worse than what the original footage looked like. And I'm saying, wow. And you're just giving us screenshots. So to say gameplay, it's old gameplay. When you do things like that, if your intentions is to try to regain interest in this game with people, it's only going to work on idiots that just, honestly, like me as a content creator, I would get really sick of reading comments talking about AEW. Focus on Ultra Pro. This AEW has nothing to do with this game. But this is what people are doing. Oh, this is what they're going to give us what AEW didn't give us. They keep saying the same lame shit. So maybe those people might be into those videos because they're crossing their fingers and hoping that somehow this game just blows their fucking socks off. But I personally don't care about the comparisons. I don't need the comparisons. I don't give a shit about what AEW has and what they're doing, what they've done, if they're going to continue it. None of this has anything to do with Ultra Pro. It's a whole different thing. It's like people can't talk about DC without bringing up Marvel. Man, if you're talking about DC, talk about DC. If you're talking about Marvel, talk about Marvel. What I'm saying, it's always the comparison of let's try to shit on something. And like I said, it does nothing for this. First off, if you look at the gameplay, the game style of what Ultra Pro is, if you play the old games, and again, those videos, the same thing. They keep showing us the same old videos. What does this show us about the progression of the game? Absolutely nothing. So if you are used to those games and know what type of game they were putting out, this is still going to be considered a retro style game. So I don't know why people look at something and use their imagination just to disappoint themselves when it come out, because it's not what you fantasized about it being. That's not what this game is going to be. Now, with that all being said, this is where the wrestling genre of video games, if we, like me personally, I just like to have fun. So I'm not one of these people that's sitting up here, I'm just going to pick my brain and always find something that they should have did. You know what, I'm just going to have fun playing this game, and that's that. And, hey, we speak up about things to lift our voices to, hey, maybe, the people that need to hear this will hear it and say, hey, you know what, let's do that. Maybe. But at the end of the day, I've seen nothing. First of all, the game itself, when I saw it, I didn't see anything that made me go, oh, this is going to be incredible. Actually, you guys love to, oh, this is going to be epic. This is going to be huge. You guys love to say that shit. But my thing is, it's something new. It's different. I understand the format of what they were doing. And, I get all of that. And it's different. Now, I can't tell you how fun it's going to be until I play it. Now, in terms of the gameplay itself, I've seen what the game does. I've seen everything, the movements, the everything. We already saw what the game is. But there's people who, and then in the comment section, yo, I can't wait to make the Bloodline. And it's like, here we go. Here we go. Everything has to be a 2K spinoff. Why in the hell do I want to buy Ultra Pro Wrestling to sit here and create WWE? You guys already, you have 2K, right? So that goes to show you that even these people want something other than just a game from the 2K franchise. But once again, once you get it, you know, WWE. Right. It's like one of those robotic things where, what's the purpose, man? Like, what is the purpose? Why even buy a new game if you're just going to make the same characters that you have already? It's your preference, but it's what I'm telling you. The wrestling game genre is not deep. You have a bunch of 2K fans, but you have people that want something different. And most people like myself, we don't really, it's not something where, well, I know I don't stress about this shit. I'm too grown up for that bullshit. But what I'm saying is the people that sit here and cheer this stuff on, they're talking like we just seen 29 minutes and 59 seconds of brand new gameplay, updated, the graphics are looking solid, the movement, everything, the glitches. No, that's not what we saw. We saw the same shit. So how in the hell do you watch a video like that and walk away from that video going, yo, this is going to be solid. Yo, what did you see? You saw the same footage. So I'm like, all right, it is what it is. All I can say is hopefully the game is fun. Hopefully they do it right. But seeing what I saw doesn't give me any more confidence going forward that this game is just going to be what this one guy is trying to make you think it is. And you don't even have a bunch of channels. It's like people don't understand. People already have gotten to the point with this game where they're like, man, when it comes out, it comes out. Because the way things are looking, this game is never going to come out. But even whatever they're working on, it's taking an awful long time. And for me to see screenshots, so-called updated screenshots with a bunch of glitches, that doesn't make me want it. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all. Talk to me in the comment section. Talk to you guys on the next video.